How to write when you don't have time to write. Wah-ha! We've all heard it a million times. In order to write, you have to write every day. Every day? Like every single day? Every day? How? Yeah, in a world of jobs and kids and side hustles, sometimes you gotta sleep. And all of those streaming shows, I mean, they're so good. How are any of us supposed to find the time to sit down and write every single day? It's not happening. Impossible. Except it's not. I wrote my debut novel, Oil and Marble, while producing 5 nights a week of television. Now, for those of you who have never produced television before, it's like a 60, 70 hour a week job and you don't leave it at work. Oh no, it comes home with you and it follows you to bed. But still, I wrote a novel, and I did that by writing day by day, sentence by sentence, word by word. So here are my practical tips for how to write when you do not have time. Become friends with the Notes app on your cell phone. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit at how important my phone has become to my life. When I lose it, it's like, where is it? Where'd it go? What am I gonna do? How am I gonna survive? It's always attached to me. I never let it out of my little hand. So you know what? When I'm at the grocery store in line while everybody else is surfing social media, hey, what's on Instagram? Oh my gosh, what's happening on Twitter? Ooh, what's the newest celebrity gossip? While everybody else is doing that, I'm on my Notes app, writing down gestures that other people make while standing in line, writing down a little scene description, writing down some idea for a new book, writing down some snappy bit of dialogue that I have no idea when or where I'll ever use. I'm always using my phone to catch little bits of writing throughout my daily life. The next time you arrive at a meeting, at a lunch, at a play date, at work, at a soccer game, I don't care where you're going. The point is you've gone somewhere and you've gotten there early. I mean, come on. How many of your friends are late anyway and you're sitting in that coffee shop waiting for them to show up? You could be using that time. Now you may say, this isn't real writing because you're not sitting down at a desk in front of a computer and composing. That's some idealized version of what writing looks like in some idealized world that none of us live in. A lot of writing isn't about those magnificent 2, 3, 4 hour stretches of time that we have time to sit down and craft our book. It's about collecting enough sand so that when we do sit down, we have something to work with. Writing is capturing these little moments day by day so that later, when you get home, you can craft them into magic. Plus, this stupid thing is always with me, so I have no excuse. One of my favorite times to write, when I'm cooking dinner. When you're cooking, you're moving around, you're chopping, you're frying, you're doing all kinds of things. And when you're doing that, little bits of magic are happening in your brain. It's not just the oil popping, it's my brain. And you know what else? Oftentimes people leave you alone because they think you're busy. So I keep a notebook or my Notes app to capture little thoughts as I'm cooking. Stop worrying about writing something beautiful or even usable. I am not saying that what you write in these little stolen moments will be brilliant. Of course, I'm also not saying that it won't, because sometimes the most brilliant stuff that comes out of your mind is the stuff when you're thinking about something else. So actually it could. But I am saying that if you do it every single day, it will add up to something. All writing is rewriting anyway. First draft of everything sucks. You're gonna have to rewrite. But if you have something down on that piece of paper, if you have some sand, you have something to work with. That's how you write novels, a little bit every single day. Okay, these were just my top few tips. If you want more tips on how to write when you don't have time, go to the link in the info below. Oh, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Now, what are you doing watching me? Go write something.
Story time with Stephanie Storey.